Imagine for a moment you need really robust security somewhere, but there's just nothing there. No power lines, no internet cables, just, open land. Or maybe a building totally off grid. Think about a construction site maybe with all that expensive gear sitting out. Or a huge farm miles from anywhere. Or some remote equipment shed. How do you possibly secure that? Keep an eye on things. It seems like a massive headache, right? Often just
Yeah.
too expensive to even consider. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty cool that tackles exactly that problem. It's the AlphaVision Solar 4G camera system. Our mission here is to really unpack this thing. It's way more than just a camera, it's a whole platform. We'll look at how it combines solar power, so it's self-sufficient, with 4G connectivity and some really advanced AI, basically autonomous smart surveillance wherever you need it. We're going to dig into the nuts and bolts, its AI brain, and crucially, the actual problems it solves for you, turning those impossible to secure places into monitored ones.
Yeah, and what's really, I think, fascinating here isn't just that it has all these pieces, solar, 4G, AI, lots of things do, right? It's how they're woven together, seamlessly integrated.
Yeah.
Renewable energy, wireless comms, artificial intelligence, all in one package.
Yeah.
This isn't just, slapping a solar panel on a camera body. It's engineered from the ground up as an ecosystem. It genuinely pushes the boundaries of what we think of as traditional surveillance.
Yeah.
It really redefines remote monitoring,
Yeah.
makes it practical.
Okay, so let's start right there. That core idea, truly off-grid operation. What does that actually mean for you, the listener, in day-to-day terms? And how does AlphaVision pull this off reliably?
Well, for you, it basically means freedom. Complete freedom from needing power outlets or network cables. And it achieves this with two main pillars working together. First, high-efficiency solar power. That gives it continuous energy. Second, robust 4G LTE cellular. That's the reliable connection back to you. So this combo means you can literally put this camera anywhere. Middle of nowhere, new construction site before utilities are in, far corner of a field, anywhere. No need for electricians, no digging trenches for cables. It's total autonomy right out of the box.
And the power system itself, the solar panel, the battery, it sounds like there's some serious engineering there, not just standard parts. Can you walk us through that? What makes it keep going?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely not off-the-shelf components slapped together.
Yeah.
The solar panel uses high-efficiency monocrystalline silicon cells.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking 22% or better conversion rate,
Which means?
which means it squeezes more power out of the sunlight it gets, even on cloudy days, which is super important for consistent operation. And it's paired with a self-developed solar controller that intelligently manages the charging, optimizes it.
And the battery.
Right, the battery. It's a long-life lithium type. You can get it in 50 amp hour or a hefty 100 amp hour capacity.
Yeah.
But the really smart part, especially for places with cold winters, it has an intelligent heating module built in.
Ah, so it keeps working even when it freezes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It prevents the battery performance from degrading in low temps. And, of course, it has all the standard protections, overcharge, under voltage, short circuit protection, all that stuff to keep it safe and extend its life.
So for you listening, this isn't just a camera you're setting up. It's like a mini self-powered security outpost that can handle tough weather. And that rapid deployment idea, that sounds like a huge advantage compared to, say, trenching power lines out to a remote spot. That takes ages, costs a fortune.
Oh, absolutely. That's a massive difference. Running traditional power and internet, you're looking at permits, digging, electricians, maybe days or weeks of work. Big expense. This AlphaVision system, you pick your spot, mount it, which is designed to be simple, activate the 4G, and boom, you're online. Minutes, maybe an hour. It drastically cuts down the upfront cost, the labor, the waiting time. It's built for, like they say, continuous uninterrupted power. And it's tough. Designed for harshest conditions. Durable solar panel, strong metal casing for the unit itself. The camera's rated IP67, works from -30 Celsius up to 60 C.
Wow, that's a wide range.
Yeah, it's built tough. An immediate solution where traditional methods just aren't feasible.
Okay, so it's reliably powered up, connected from anywhere. That's the foundation. But then what can it actually see? What's the surveillance quality like? This is where the camera tech gets really interesting, right?
Right. Visually, it's definitely delivering high quality. You're getting a sharp 4-megapixel resolution. That's 2560 by 1440 pixels.
Yeah.
And it captures that at up to 30 frames per second, which is nice and smooth. It uses a 13-inch CMOS sensor. That's the part that actually captures the light. Good quality sensor.
Okay, 4MP, smooth video. Got it.
But honestly, for me, the standout feature is the night vision. They call it 247 full color clarity. Uses something called ColorHunter technology.
ColorHunter. So color at night.
Exactly. It uses powerful white light illuminators, kind of like subtle floodlights, to keep the scene in full color, up to about 30 meters, even pitch black.
That sounds way better than the usual grainy black and white IR stuff.
Oh, vastly better for actually identifying someone or something. Much more useful evidence. But it also has traditional black and white IR night vision too, which reaches further out to 50 meters. So you kind of get both options.
Yeah.
Dual light, it can switch automatically, or you can choose.
Okay. Full color for detail up close, IR for longer range. That makes sense. Are there any trade-offs with that ColorHunter? Like, does it use a lot more power?
That's a good question. The white lights do use a bit more power than the infrared LEDs, yes. But remember that robust power system we talked about, the solar and the big battery.
Yeah.
It's all designed to handle it, to keep it running continuously. And if you need longer range, or maybe want it to be less obvious, it just switches to the IR mode, which goes out to 50 meters. So yeah, it gives you flexibility. Best of both, really.
Okay, so it sees really well. Day or night, color or IR. What about interacting? Is it just watching or can you do more?
No, it's interactive. It has two-way audio communication, built-in microphone, built-in speaker, both high fidelity.
So you can listen in and talk back.
Exactly. Listen to what's happening on site and talk through the speaker. Issue a warning to someone, maybe, hey, you're on camera. Or give instructions to staff if needed. It's a really useful feature, an active deterrent.
Yeah, I can see that. And what about data? You know, connectivity in remote spots can sometimes be flaky. What happens if the 4G signal drops temporarily? Do you lose the footage?
Ah, good point. No, that's covered by the onboard storage for data redundancy. The camera has a slot for a micro SD card, and it supports up to 512 gigabytes, which is quite a lot of storage.
Right.
So it's constantly recording locally to that card. If the 4G network connection drops for a bit, doesn't matter. The recording continues uninterrupted onto the SD card.
Okay, so you always have that local backup. That's critical.
Absolutely essential for reliability. And the reliable 4G LTE connectivity part just means it supports a wide range of cellular bands. LTE TDD, LTE FDD, WCDMA. Basically, it should work with most carriers globally. Good compatibility.
So putting it all together for someone monitoring remotely, crystal clear video, day or night, color when you need it, you can talk back and listen in, and you've got that local recording backup. Seems pretty comprehensive. But you mentioned AI earlier. This isn't just a smart camera, it's intelligent, powered by AI agents. How does AlphaVision use AI to go beyond simple recording?
Right, this is where it gets really clever. This is the leap from just watching to actually understanding and acting. The AI agents, they're not just generic algorithms. They've been trained specifically on, get this, millions of hours of job site video, patrol routes, and incident reports.
Wow, okay. So it's learned from real-world security situations.
Exactly. It understands context. It knows what normal looks like on a construction site or a farm or wherever it's deployed. This allows it to provide insights that enhance safety, security, even operational efficiency. It adds this proactive and intelligent layer. It's like having a virtual expert watching the feed 247, but one that never gets tired or distracted. It's a real shift from just recording bad things happening to actively trying to prevent them, or at least respond instantly. Minimize the damage, not just document it.
Okay, that makes sense. It's proactive. So let's break down these AI agents you mentioned. What about Inspector? What does that one do? Sounds like it's patrolling.
That's precisely it. The AI inspector is like your automated patrol guard. It uses the camera's ability to pan, tilt, and zoom the PTZ functions. You can set up scheduled patrol routes, so the camera will automatically move, look at different preset points, scanning the area. It's looking for owner-defined things, maybe unauthorized vehicles after hours or people in restricted zones.
Okay.
And it has the sentry mode, too, where it can proactively zoom in on specific high-risk areas like a main gate or a fuel tank or expensive materials just to make its presence known and deter anyone thinking of messing around.
So it's not just watching, it's actively moving and focusing.
Exactly. Active monitoring and deterrence, not just passive recording.
Very cool. What about responding if it does see something suspicious right now? Is there an immediate reaction?
Yes, that's where the AI virtual guard comes in. Think of this as the responsive agent, the one that reacts in real time. It connects to the system's IP speaker, the one used for two-way audio. If it detects a threat, based on its training and your rules.
Like someone climbing a fence.
Yeah, exactly. Or entering a restricted area. It can automatically trigger an audio warning, like a loud voice saying, "Warning! Restricted area, you are being monitored."
Huh. That would probably make someone jump.
Right. It's designed to stop threats before they escalate. It's like having that instant verbal challenge from a guard, but it's automated and immediate. Often that's enough to scare someone off.
And what if something does happen, an incident occurs, and you need to find the footage quickly? Does the AI help with that? Sorting through hours of video sounds tedious.
Oh, massively tedious. That's where the AI Investigator agent is incredibly useful. It's an advanced evidence retrieval tool. Instead of scrubbing through timelines for hours, you can search using natural language. Like you could type, "Show me all clips with a red truck near the main gate between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m."
Seriously, like searching Google.
Pretty much. Or you can even upload an image, say a picture of a specific vehicle or person, and ask it to find matching instances in the recorded footage.
Yeah.
It streamlines investigations dramatically, and it can even access something called a global D database, likely a wider pool of data for potentially faster or deeper investigation contexts. Their details on that are a bit more proprietary.
That natural language search is a game changer for finding evidence. Now, all this AI sounds great, but one big issue with security cams is false alarms. Trees swaying, cats running by. Does the AI help filter that noise?
Huge point. Yes, absolutely. That falls under intelligent intrusion prevention. This is crucial for making the system usable. The AI is trained to accurately classify objects. It specifically filters for humans, non-motor vehicles like bicycles, and motor vehicles. So it can tell the difference between a person walking up to your equipment and, say, a deer wandering past, or headlights sweeping across the area, or even just shadows changing. This drastically reduces false alarms. You only get alerted to the things that actually matter, the genuine potential threats. It saves you time and prevents alert fatigue, where you just start ignoring notifications.
Makes the whole system much more efficient and trustworthy. So this AI suite really does elevate it beyond just a camera.
Totally. It transforms it from just passively recording into this proactive security and intelligence platform. Much more valuable.
Now, AI is always evolving. How does the system handle updates? And are there environments where even this advanced AI might struggle a bit, like really dense trees or something?
Good questions. Scalability is built in. Because it's AI, it learns. Updates with improved algorithms and detection capabilities can be pushed to the system remotely, so it gets smarter over time.
Okay.
As for limitations, yeah, like any vision-based system, AI performs best with relatively clear lines of sight. Extremely dense, constantly moving foliage can sometimes confuse systems, potentially causing false triggers or obscuring a real event,
Okay.
or maybe environments with super chaotic, rapid lighting changes. But the multi-class filtering we talked about is designed specifically to minimize those issues, and the dual light at night vision helps cut through darkness effectively. It's really about smart placement during setup, too, optimizing for the environment.
Makes sense. So bringing it all together for you, our listener, where does a system like this make the biggest impact? What are the killer applications for this kind of tech?
What really shines anywhere that traditional security struggles because there's no infrastructure. Think construction sites. Perfect for watching over materials, tracking progress, deterring theft. Power and internet are often the last things to arrive on site. Agricultural and rural properties. Huge areas, valuable livestock or equipment way out in fields, remote fence lines. This lets you keep an eye on things from anywhere. Get an alert if a gate's opened or machinery is moved.
Yeah, I can see farmers loving that.
Definitely. Then there's remote infrastructure. Things like utility substations, cell towers, environmental monitoring stations, often way out, hard to get to, but need security. Also, big open parking lots or vacant properties that don't have power running to all corners. Great for preventing vandalism or dumping. And even events or temporary deployments. Festivals, outdoor markets, temporary work zones. You can set up serious intelligent surveillance really quickly, then pack it up and move it when the event's over. The ease of setup is key there.
It really feels like it's bringing high-tech security to places that were just off limits before or would have cost an absolute fortune to wire up.
Exactly. That simple setup and remote management is a big part of its appeal. Modular design, quick deployment, makes it genuinely accessible.
So we've covered a lot. The autonomy from the solar and 4G, that really impressive 247 full-color vision, and then the AI agents inspector, virtual guard, investigator, making it proactive and smart. It's really clear this isn't just a camera. It's a whole self-contained security solution.
Indeed. I think this deep dive really shows how integrating these technologies, the power, the connection, the intelligence, delivers so much more than just surveillance footage. You get actionable insights, you get real-time deterrence, you get, frankly, significant peace of mind. It changes the game for securing these tough, remote locations, moving from just watching to actively protecting.
So for you listening, if you've got assets or properties somewhere off the beaten path, somewhere traditional security just can't easily reach, a system like the Alpha Vision offers a really compelling modern answer.
And maybe that leaves you with a thought to ponder. As these AI-powered, truly autonomous systems get even better and more common, What other kinds of environments that we currently think of as unsecurable might be next? Think about maybe wildlife conservation in vast reserves, or monitoring remote environmental changes, or even rapid deployment after natural disasters. What happens when power and connectivity are no longer the main limitations and intelligent eyes can be placed almost anywhere? What new solutions might pop up?